Hey guys, it's TehRabidPolarBear here, and I just came across a bloody amazing game. It's called the Stanley Parable. It's a free Half-Life mod. And what it is, if you've seen the Truman Show or Portal, it's kind of that atmosphere, really weird. Basically, you're Stanley, and your whole life's being narrated. And,
this is the story of a man named
I'll let you
Stanley.
see it.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Press T on your
Orders
computer.
came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something
I really
he would
like this
never
voice
quite
actor.
forget. He had been at his
Very
desk
soothing.
for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
Alright, so I'm controlling this now. So basically what this game is, you follow orders or not follow them.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
So
the
this,
thought and total
shut up.
solitude was terrifying to him.
So this guy narrates your whole life basically. And I'm gonna try to disobey him.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not mate.
This was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked back in the right direction.
My hate.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Maybe this is why everyone had left. No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him. And since he was walking into the middle of nowhere and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself. So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
Nah.
Oh, Stanley. You know, you really aren't going anywhere, and I don't say that deceitfully. I truthfully mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place. Right now, you're just running around looking at empty halls. And frankly, that's perhaps even more infuriating for me. So why don't you throw me a bone, give me a chance, and just let me tell the story I want to tell,
Well, think about it. I just want to live my own life. You know what I mean? Yeah, but this game, very psychological.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, mate.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
shit.
walked through the red door.
It's getting angry.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I don't know. But anyways, this is just brilliant. You can choose your own path, and it's a different story every time.
You see?
The stories are
It's
like
nothing.
about
No
10
one's
minutes long.
even built this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. It's just a bunch of skybox and dev wall textures. That's it. Is this what you were looking for?
Not really.
Was it worth ruining the story I'd written out for you?
Yeah.
I put a lot of time into that, and now well, here you are now, just looking at nothing. To think that that's all I needed to make in the first place, just a whole lot of nothing, and you would have been happy. Well, hey, you still need a little something to do, am I right? Here, let me load up another map. See if there's something in here that'll keep you occupied. Ah, here's one. Let's boot this up. We'll see if you like it.
Wow, that is brilliant. So it's like we're actually playing the game. Oh my gosh. You should definitely try this out and try out your own. Post a video response to this with your own stories. I want to see what else happens. I'll maybe do another video of this. Isn't this Half-Life 2? This is Half-Life 2.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? I don't know why it would be.
Yeah, this is Half-Life 2.
This map wasn't even made for you.
Yeah.
At least I created a world specifically with you in mind. I wanted to make you a leading man. This one, well, I'm afraid you're on your own there.
I like it. It's very suiting.
Stanley was fat and ugly.
Hey,
really stupid.
That's not nice.
He probably only got his job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That, or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Shut up. Yeah, I just love the narrator in this. So funny. You're funny.
Hold on, Sport. I spent so long talking about you. Why don't we just take a break from that and talk about something else for a change?
What do you have in mind?
Let's see. Well, according to Wikipedia, more than 90% of the night sharks caught off northeastern Brazil contain mercury concentrations higher than that considered safe by the local government.
I did not
This
know
is
that.
fascinating. Don't you want to know more about the night sharks? Oh no, of course not. All you want to hear about is yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I was created.
Well, fine. You haven't listened to me once so far. I can't expect you to turn that around now, can I?
Thank you. Hey, it's that orange thing.
Is this the end of the line? I don't suppose this was a particularly fulfilling... Wait. Hold on, what are you...
Am I outside the map? I'm outside the map. I'm walking towards the light.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Oh shit, this is scary. I'm gonna escape.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it, you know that.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I wanna go back! What's happening? It's nothing. We just reset the map. Shit, it's done already. I don't know what's happening. Do we reset it? I mean, you said go to the left, didn't you? Is that it? That's it. That was amazing. And this is completely free. Wow, indie games are just so good. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description. You need a Half-Life 2 based platform, so you can just buy. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll just tell you. Okay, let's.
It's sad, I know.
Shit.
But all stories must come to an end. Of course, they say it's the journey that truly matters and not the destination, and I like that idea. To think we might value the paths we walk as much as the places they lead us. Now, I don't know what sort of story you've ciphered out of that world you've made for yourself, but I hope that being the leading man was everything it's cracked up to be. I know it can be a little hard getting around without someone looking over your shoulder, But this is simply the nature of freedom. Besides, I haven't really gone anywhere. Maybe you don't want a guide, but I think I'll always have a place here at the end of every story. I'll step in and wrap things up with a nice piece of dialogue and a reflection on life that makes sense of whatever path you've chosen to walk. And for now, I'm happy to be the destination instead of the journey. But only for now.
Wow, that's good. That was brilliant. My mind is blown at how good that was. Like, I've heard reviews of this. Wow, that was so amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should definitely try this. Post a video review on what you do if you find any more hidden stuff. I'm definitely doing another video of this. This was just bloody brilliant. So I'll see you guys next video, whatever. Bye.